Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Tuesday evening and this evening we are talking winter. For anyone that says winter is coming, you're too late. It's here. Got up this morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, did my toast in the morning with butter and the jam and my cup of tea. Stuck my head out the door to let the cat back in because she'd wanted out at stupid o'clock this morning, so that was a case of, yeah, on you go. Opened the door a bit wider to see what it's like. We had frost. It was -1. That's it. That's the rules here. Once you hit minus, that's winter. So -1. It did not go above freezing till about 11 o'clock this morning. And the fog, oh my goodness, barely see 20 feet in front of me. And some idiot was right up the rear end of my car. I'm presuming they didn't know the road and wanted to follow me. So, winter is coming. What do we do? First and foremost, if, like me, you drive to work every day, you make sure you have de-icer, you make sure your car has antifreeze, you get your tyres checked, etc., etc. Make sure your car is winterified. Get your winter basket in your car. Basket should include, as a minimum, a rather large blanket to keep you cosy. Water or juice, preferably juice and water, for hydration for the water and for energy from the juice. Couple of packets of crisps, couple of bars of chocolate, pair of gloves, a hat, scarf, anything so that if you break down at the side of the road or if you get caught in a long traffic jam, that you are okay. That you've got some semblance of keeping yourself cosy if you can't run the heater all the time. Start keeping your car topped up with fuel. No less than 100 miles worth of diesel or petrol in your tank as a minimum. Because if you get stuck in a 4-hour traffic jam, you're going to want to keep the engine going. I know it's not economically friendly or environmentally friendly or whatever. If it's sitting at -6 or something and you're stuck on the road, stay warm. So that's the first thing. Next, let's make sure we've got the house sorted. Do you have your bubble wrap on the windows? Do you have your blankies looked out? Do you have your long socks looked out? Because trust me, Mandy had on her ski socks today and I was so jealous because I only had on ankle socks. You know, when I am done with this evening, when I go up to bed, I am transferring the cosy big long socks from the drawer where they're stashed through the warmer months and they're going into my sock drawer. That has to be done. Have you got leggings to go under your trousers in case you need them? Do you know where your winter boots are? I have 2 pairs. I have a pair of long boots with a small heel. That's when you tuck your jeans into them and you can walk about. That's fine, that keeps your legs warm through the colder months, that's all good. Until you get sleet and snow. What about those boots? I have army boots. I got them when I was an adult person helping out at the army cadets. They needed a person, so I volunteered to help them. And what you want to do, if you've got an Army Navy type store person anywhere near you, you want the ones, you don't want the Army parade boots because their soles are solid and they're really sore to walk in. You want the ones with like thinsulate and stuff that look like trainer boots. You want them. If you've got a decent surplus supply store, go in and ask them. They will know what you need. Thinsulate is a very good thing, as is like Gore-Tex, anything like that. Where's your Gore-Tex jackets, your waterproof jackets, showerproof jackets, anything like that. Scarves, as I say, wrist warmers, hats, gloves, anything like that. Do you know where they are? Okay, so now that we've got the basics over, Dawn, honestly, you ought to see me this morning. Stuck my head out the door, had a look at it and went, okay. Went and got my lunch, which was my stir fry from last night, and I took some rice with it. Did that. Went and got my scarf, my wrist warmers, got my blankie to take into the office to go over my lap, because although it's not bad at the moment, once it starts getting colder, you know yourself, hot air rises, your feet get cold and your legs get cold. So I have now my blankie at work. And I walked into work, you know, with the bag over my shoulder, cuddling my blankie, and I had my wrist warmers on, and I had my big scarf on, and I was like, oh, it's so cold. And the guys were laughing at me, and it's like, what's that for? Going over your lap? I was like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Your point? So yeah, we are definitely looking at that. And also, Neil McCoy Ward did a live this evening about electricity costs and how it's not going to be easy this winter. So you're looking to see how much you can shave off your electricity costs in other ways so that you can use it for heating. So yeah, this is definitely the time. If you haven't had the frost yet, it's on its way. -1 here this morning. That means it's time to make sure we're ready, because if it's doing that now, it might be a month before it drops down to that temperature again. But it's thinking about it, so we need to make sure that we're sorted. I need to know where everything is, so that if I stick my nose out the door and I've suddenly got 3 foot of snow, I know where everything is. Snow shovel sits right outside my door. Salt, I have rock salt to do the path, etc, etc. So we're all sorted. Now, what was the other thing I was going to tell you about? Completely forgotten now. What is that like, eh? There's me sitting, I need to tell something else, and you need to be prepared for that, and I can't even remember what it was. And it was a really big thing this morning in my brain. Oh, no, the storm that's coming. Storm Babet. Storm Babet. Now, up here in Perthshire, we are looking at an amber warning at the moment. The newspapers are saying it may be a red warning. If you are in the areas where these warnings are coming, please be prepared. As you know, I work with an insurance contractor. Insurers were checking today what our availability is. They are expecting exceedingly bad weather. They don't normally phone us. So, make sure, if you are liable for flooding, etc., make sure you've got your sandbags, make sure you've got things you can put behind the doors. Check your roof for any loose slates or anything like that. If there's any holes in your roof, see what you can do about them. Any loose window panes, see if you can get them sealed. You can buy that stuff that goes, the little foam stuff or something. I don't know. There's stuff you can buy out of the DIY stores. You've got tomorrow. In the UK, it's Northern Ireland supposedly tomorrow. The worst of it's supposed to hit Thursday and Friday in the UK. Please make sure you are prepared. They think that there could be power cuts. They think that there could be travel restrictions. Some train operators are already cancelling trains. Please, if you don't have a stash of your fresh milk or your bread or whatever, get some tomorrow. Get yourself sorted. Make sure that you're ready. Make sure, as I say, that you've sealed your windows, that your doors aren't going to blow open. Make sure if your doors do blow open, get them locked. Do whatever you can to try and mitigate the damage so that you're not getting hit by this any worse than it has to be. As I say, it's supposed to, we're in amber warnings already, and the newspapers are threatening red warnings for our area. So please do take care. Get yourself sorted, plan what you're doing over the next couple of days, and if you don't have to go out, don't go out. There's no point in going and visit Auntie Jean on Friday when it's an amber warning if you can go tomorrow. You know what I mean? So yes, that is my thoughts for today. It was all go this morning. Massive, like, oh my goodness, I need my blankies, I need this, I need to check that, I need to check that. As I said, I haven't got it all done because I haven't got my socks sorted, but I will be having socks. I need to go and find my leggings. Anything and everything you can do. Where is everything? Because that's the first frost. And that's quite early. So, yeah. Get yourself sorted. Get yourself ready for eventualities. As I say, amber warning, they're saying that there's going to be power cuts, etc. So let's just go keep ourselves safe as best we can. Help each other out and take care. Catch you later.